This video will cover 5 things that I wish I knew as a hijabi looking to move abroad. I was born and raised in Pakistan, and for my studies I moved and I lived in 6 different countries, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. But I wish somebody sat me down and said, Umama, as a hijabi you need to know these 5 things. And honestly, my life would be so much different if I knew these 5 things before. So this is a heart-to-heart lesson in confidence, in self-love, in knowing your values and knowing what you are doing is the right thing, and how do you own yourself and your identity in a way that you are proud of it and you love who you are and you don't try to fit in, and you feel that what I bring to the table is this beautiful Islamic Muslim girl who owns her values and who stays true to her roots. This video will tell you 5 things that I wish I knew back then, back when I moved, and as a hijabi these are top essentials. I've linked the top 5 tips over here, but as always I recommend that you watch this video from beginning till the end. So let's dive. Hi, my name is Umama Malik and welcome to my channel. I make videos on self-love and self-help every single week, so make sure you tune in. All my videos are sponsored by my hard work, so it will mean so much if you like, comment and subscribe. The first one, and this lesson is what I learned back in 2019 when I was on my first solo trip to Japan. I was there for a Girls 20 summit, so I was representing Pakistan. And I was this very shy, timid girl in her hijab, in her embroidered shalwar kameez. And I felt so out of place. I remember I was doubting myself. I was thinking maybe I don't belong. How
am I, like, out of all the girls in Pakistan, how am I the only girl who is representing Pakistan on this summit? Am I good enough? I have a hijab on. I look different. I am different.
I had so many voices in my head telling me I don't belong here. And I remember seeing this amazing, magical lady of a woman, and her name was Nadia Theodore, and I looked at her and she was having this amazing confidence in her body. She was a black woman and she had this really beautiful, brightly colored dress on, and she just moved with a completely different energy. And I looked at her and I thought, oh my god, like, this woman is so in tune with her roots, with her background, with herself. And I went to her and I told her, you know, I feel so out of place. I am wearing a hijab, and out of this gathering of 200 people, I see no one with the hijab. And she told me, oh mama, you're not different. This is your competitive advantage. This is the value that you bring to the table. You are not out of place. You belong here. You are here because you bring a completely different perspective. No one is like you. No one can be you. No one should be you. And as she was speaking, I realized, oh my god, it is not a bad thing that I don't fit in. I bring a completely different perspective to the table, and that is me. And I feel now, like, it was a very small conversation, but it has stayed with me for around 5 years, and I'm sure it will stay with me for the rest of my life, because now when I go to Paris Fashion Week, I wear my jhumkas, I wear my Pakistani outfit, I carry myself and my roots with whole confidence, because this is who I am. This is me. Accept it or leave it. And you have to, baby girl, you need to use your voice. You need to speak up. You need to own your values, where you come from, what you stand for. Because if you're not proud of your roots, who will be? If you are so scared of hiding yourself and wondering, oh my god, if I leave Pakistan or if I leave my Muslim country, when I go out, I don't know if I should take a hijab. In Paris, everybody told me, oh mama, oh my god, you must be losing your mind if you go to Paris and you still take hijab. I still take hijab. Have I been harassed? Yes. Have I been followed home? Yes. Have I been denied job opportunities because I take a hijab? Yes, of course. Have I been denied housing applications and finding an apartment? Yes, 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 and yes. But this is the difficult that I choose. This is the life that I choose. These are the values I stand for, and I am effing proud of it. So baby girl, you need to know that your values, who you are as a person, this hijab that you carry, those values that you stand for, this is your competitive advantage. And this is your beauty. You don't need to fit in. You don't need to be accepted. You are beautiful as you are. I also want to add, girl, you need to speak up. You need to voice your opinions. There were so many times when I became shy or timid and where I felt, oh my God, my opinion is maybe not going to matter. But I realized, oh my God, I have a voice and I have a duty to use it or lose it. I can't let other people keep overshadowing me. You are a star, baby girl, and you need to shine. You need to speak up your beautiful mind because nobody else is going to do it for you. Use it or lose it. You need to use your voice. You need to stand up for your people and you need to stand up for your opinions. You can't let other people dim your inner voice. The second thing that I wish I knew before was that finding my tribe is one of the key components to integrating abroad. You can go and find your tribe at a local mosque, at a Muslim organization, at a Muslim student society, and these are the people who will take care of you like their life depended on it. Honestly, I cannot tell you the number of times I've made friends in a mosque, and like it's a very pure, sincere, without any strings attached kind of friendship, and you just, oh my God, you just connect with these people because you love them and you care for them for the sake of Allah, and they care for you for the sake of Allah, and it's so beautiful, it's so selfless, and these people will take you places. Trust me, I made this friend back in US, and it was from a mosque, it was from a Muslim student society, and I didn't even think about this, and I feel this person is so close to my heart, and I got my first job in UK through this person, and I just randomly pray for that person so much because I feel, you know, that person didn't want anything from me, but they stood for me. And it's the same, so there is another friend who I met in a gym, and we are so close, like I can not imagine my life without her, and she's also a hijabi, and I feel she helps me improve my deen, she helps me improve my dunya as well. Like she is completely amazing. And the friends that I made from the mosque, there's so many friends that I made from the mosque, and they just look out for you in such a beautiful, selfless way. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And honestly, it is so easy to get lost in the crowd. When you are alone, when you're trying to struggle and trying to be a better Muslim alone, you're going to be a sheep. You are going to be an easy target for the wolves. But when you have a community, when you have these beautiful people with beautiful souls who do not want anything but amazing things for you, you just glow differently. You are just protected in such a beautiful light because these people will look out for you, and they will take care of you in ways like God takes care of you through them. Literally, they're like a shield for you. These are the people who have helped me find a job, helped me when I lost my job, when I needed money, when I didn't have a house, when I was homeless, when I was hungry, when I was in pain, when I was sad, when I was having a breaking point. These were the people who carried me through, and these are the people who I am there for as well. So you need to find your tribe and you need to stick with them, because life will get difficult. You are away from your family, you are away from your childhood friends. You need people who are sincere for you and who will look out for you. And honestly, there isn't a better place than finding them at a mosque. And to be honest, maybe people just think I am a total creep, because anywhere, literally anywhere I see a hijabi in Paris, I'm like, hello, you look beautiful, I like your hijab, I like your outfit, let's be friends. And honestly, it is a little crazy and it's amazing, and a lot of my friends laugh at me like, oh my god, you just pick up random people from the mosque or like random hijabis. Not maybe the safest thing, but so far, since my intentions have been amazing, it turns out like amazing. I have so many cool friends just because I complimented their hijab. Like, I made this really cool friend back in Japan because we were in Arashiyama and she complimented my hijab, I complimented her hijab, and now all of a sudden we are just amazing friends. And it happens so often, randomly on the train. I compliment people and they become my friend. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing when you carry a beautiful energy around you. You will find amazing people all around you. And then people tell me, oh my god, how do you have so many hijabi friends or so many friends who want to be closer to being in Paris? I don't know, they're all around me, and I feel so grateful for these amazing friends. And I feel you can also, like, you need to find your tribe, and it is easier to get lost when you are with people who don't quite align with your values. And of course, when you move abroad, you are with people and your values are not aligning and you start to question, maybe I always, all my life I believed in X, maybe I should not believe in X, which is good. I feel you should believe in something with all your heart, but if you have good people, if you have a good tribe, if you have people who are looking out for you, you will always come back to your true roots. But if you are with people whose values do not align, do not match with who you are as a person, with your existence, with your truth, it is so easy to get lost. And I have seen people who get so lost because they're trying to lose a part of who they are, but they don't quite fit in this new costume that they're trying to wear. So they don't fit in. I mean, I also feel I don't fit in back home and I don't fit in here, but at least I'm true to my roots. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and the third thing that I wish I knew was that I have a right to ask. I have a right to ask for a place to pray. I have a right to ask, no, I have a right to take my water bottle to the washroom no matter how crazy the white people think I am. No offense to anyone. I have a right to be myself. I have a right to wear my hijab. I have a right to pray for 5 minutes. If everyone else can go for a smoke break, I can go for a prayer break. It is between me and my relationship with God, and who are you to police me? And honestly, you need to know that if you ask with confidence, you will, for most times, get it, unless you are in a French company where you will not be granted the right to hijab sometimes. Or, like, I struggled for around 1.5 years to get a place to pray, and it was so heavy on my conscience. Like, I asked the HR department and they told me, actually, every time you need to pray, you need to ask the CEO. And I was like, are you kidding me? Do I have to call him up like 3 times a day? Hello, can I pray? It's time for Zohar, it's time for Isha. No, Isha usually, like, I pray at home. But you get the point. Like, how can I do that? And nobody asks the CEO when they're going for a smoke break like 7 times a day, but I need to ask to pray. Honestly, it felt so heavy on my conscience. And then some days I was actually just sitting in front of the laptop and doing like, literally like using my, like, dummy, using my fingers on the keyboard and blinking my eyes and doing like a little bit this so that nobody notices that I'm praying. Oh my God, that was such a horrible way to live, and may God forgive me for the past around 2 years. And then I was like, you know what? I am sorry. I cannot function like this. I do not feel true to my values. I'm always trying to run home. I don't feel comfortable. So I literally, like, I talked to my mentor and I pushed to get a meeting room with curtains, because it's just me, and this is my need, and if you want me to function and be productive and be an amazing part of this organization, you need to listen to my needs. Otherwise, goodbye. There are plenty of companies in the world. And that's what I did finally, but that is not the point. The point is you have a right to ask. You need to know that these are your values, this is what you stand for. And yes, in the retrospect, it seems like I wish somebody sat me down and told me, Umama, you have the right to ask. I was so scared, I was so timid, I was so shy, I was so, oh my God, what if they don't like me? They don't have to like you. And it's a hard lesson, but it's something that you need to know, because over time, over a long period of time, when you have not stuck to your roots for a very long time, either you lose them completely, you lose that sense of guilt over time, and then it just becomes a norm for you that, okay, it's okay, I don't, like, this is me, I don't pray anymore. Or you have this very heavy conscience, and trust me, this not feeling fulfilled in this part of your life, it starts to creep out in other aspects of your life. And for me, it also impacted my work quality because I was not essentially fulfilled spiritually. So yeah. Here I also want to add the choose the leader and not the company. So basically I started working in UK, and then I moved to Paris, and I also realized that the leader who I was under in UK was remarkable, and the person who was leading the Parisian practice was a very narrow-minded guy, a little bit racist, very Islamophobic, and he had very strong opinions about my religion. And I heard like he's not the best leader, but I thought, no, I will be in Paris and it will be amazing. But trust me, if you choose a leader who does not match or align with your values, like broadly, he's not open to your values, this will stagnate your growth and this will stagnate your career progression. So make sure while you're seeing or seeking values alignment in the company or where you are or within yourself, you also seek it in the leaders that you choose for yourself. Because to be honest, at the end of the day, that is going to define the trajectory of your career, especially within that company. If you decide to work for yourself, it is a completely different topic. But if you are within that company and your values and the values of the leader or the managing partner or the supervisor do not match, there is inevitably going to be a clash. And if he is Islamophobic and you are a good practicing Muslim, sometimes that can be an issue. Of course, if you like to keep your opinions to yourself, I am very loud about my beliefs. It's just the way I am. But I mean, I do coexist very peacefully with every single person. But it's just that when people come to my face and laugh at hijab or make racist comments, it gets difficult for me to accept them. And I have taken them very silently for a very long time, but now I am not in that position anymore. So make sure you choose the company and you choose the leaders very, very wisely. The fourth thing that I wish I knew was to never compromise on my values and on what I stand for. I feel for a very, very long time I was not in harmony with my roots, with my values, and I started compromising on bare minimum things. There were very early signs of manipulation and toxicity in the work culture for the company that I was working for, but I kept ignoring. I felt, no, they actually celebrate diversity, and you know, me being a Muslim girl is actually being celebrated and it's welcome here. But honestly, don't ignore these early signs of toxicity and don't go for a very long time in a place where you feel that your values, your actions, and your environment is completely not a fit, it is not a match. Because over time, you're going to hurt your soul, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt your self-confidence and your self-belief. Okay, this last one. Prepare to be tested. To be honest, when I moved, I thought, oh my God, this is going to be so much fun. I'm gonna have freedom. I'm gonna have the time of my life. Yes, yes, baby girl, you're going to have the time of your life, but it will get a little difficult. As a Muslim girl abroad, alone, with a hijab, it is going to get difficult. And that is why I wanted to share with you one of the verses that I always think about, which is أَحَسِبَ النَّاسُ أَن يَتْرُكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يَفْتَنُونَ. Should the people think that they will be left with only saying we believe while they're not tested by any trial? Woo! That is crazy, you guys, because I thought, I am practicing, I try hard, I'm a good girl, I have good intentions. Life is going to be amazing. I do good, I think good, and people are going to be good to me. But it's been around 4 years now, and in these 4 years, literally, I am not joking, I've been to hell and back, and I keep going back, and it keeps happening, and sometimes it is very difficult for me to keep myself and my beliefs and my values, but it's just that you realize that you are going to be tested. You are not going to get everything in your plate. You will be tested at your job. You will be tested by not having a home. You will be tested by hunger. You will be tested financially. You will be tested with your health. You will be tested with your friends, with loneliness, with heartbreak, with people ghosting you and not talking to you for the past 3 days, and you will have to live with it. You will have to stand tall, and you will have to accept that yes, some people's values are not going to match with yours, and that is okay. And you're going to be tested, but you know why you are on this journey, and you just want to make Allah happy. You just want to do your best, and you want to live your life in the best way possible. So honestly, just do that. That is all you can do. Just come into this world with your best energy, with your value match. And yes, in the short run, you might have a job loss or a financial loss or a emotional loss or a physical loss. But at the end of the day, when your soul leaves your body, you will have peace, and you will all of this struggle, all of this, everything that you ever stood up for, every value that you stuck to just because every value that you stuck to is going to be rewarded. So don't feel that it is not adding up in any way. So what I mean to tell you is basically to prepare you that as a Muslim girl, you will definitely have some challenges. You're going to be shaken, you're going to be tested. So many opportunities might close for you just because you are a Muslim or a hijabi girl or because of your Muslim name. Honestly, sometimes I know that companies say that they celebrate diversity, but I feel it is cool to be black, it is cool to be LGBTQ, but it is never cool to be a Muslim girl, not yet. I'm in no way discounting the experiences of other minority groups, but what I mean to say is, as a Muslim girl, there are pretty crazy people out there who are Islamophobic, who are racist, and they will not be so fair to you. So baby girl, make sure you grow thick skin. You develop that confidence, that vigor, that beauty in your heart, and that confidence in your values, the things you stand up for, and be proud of your roots and walk with such confidence, with pride, knowing that you are carrying this amazing history, your beautiful values, and this strong woman that you are. It is going to make a lot of people angry. It is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable, but in no way you need to change for them. Not always the easiest choice. You will be tried, you will be tested, you will shatter, you will break into pieces. but this will only tell you how strong you are inside and how much faith you can muster, you can gather, and you can keep to show to Allah that you are sincere in His cause. And no matter what happens, always remember, لا تحزن إن الله معنا. Only Allah is with us. If one door closes, if one opportunity closes, if one job kicks us out, or if one job says no to us, or if we leave a job voluntarily because we were not able to practice our deen, we were not able to pray, we were not able to take hijab there, then no. Allah has the keys of the heavens and the earth, and He has got your back. This one no, this one setback, this one, His world is wide and huge, and there is a universe out there, and baby girl, you're going to be alright. I wish you all the best of luck if you're a Muslim girl or if you're a hijabi girl planning to move abroad. I really hope it helps you, and like always, please let me know your thoughts in the comment below, and I will see you next time. See you later. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. I do it completely off my own time and I make no money off it, but it will mean so much to me if I know that this video was actually helpful for you, so that it gives me the fuel to make more videos. Thank you so much.